first I'm going to be grading an Xbox 360 controller. The Xbox 360 controller is pretty ergonomic. I mean, it's good to use. The bumpers are pressure sensitive, so it's not just on and off. It's got different like variables. The home button on it is in a pretty good spot. I mean, don't have to move your hands too much to press it. The normal start and back button. The joysticks are in a pretty good place. I mean, it feels pretty natural. Controller's kind of thin, and it's got a mic port on it, which is kind of good because all the 360 mics are pretty much wired, unless you get a wireless one, but pretty much wired for the most part. And then there's this one's wired, which is stupid. And the 360 only supports 4 controllers, so that's 2 wired, 2 wireless, or 4 wireless. There's only 2 USB ports of it. And the wired controllers have this stupid little connector right here, which for some reason takes this off. I'm not sure why. This could possibly be a little chip in here, like a middleware thing that converts or translates the code for the 360 to understand. But it's stupid because you can lose it really easily, and then you'll never be able to use that controller again until you find it or buy a replacement one of these. Which I'm not sure we can buy one, possibly from Microsoft. Anyway, the D-pad can get out of place really quickly. It can shift, and sometimes when you press like left or right, it'll also press up or down at the same time, so that gets really annoying. But overall, it's pretty good. Here's a Wiimote. It's kind of ergonomic. It's kind of like holding a little brick, though. It's kind of it's not like the most ergonomic controller you can have, but it has a little speaker on it, which is cool because if you're playing like WarioWare, the Wii version, it acts like a telephone in one of the games, or it like rings and stuff, which is pretty cool. It talks if you put it up to your ear. Anyway, it uses, I'm pretty sure it's Bluetooth for like the home, if you press the home button, and then this could possibly be like infrared or something, I'm not sure. But it's, down here is the Wii nunchuck connector, and the little strap thing. And those, it works pretty well because it clips in, so it doesn't just fall out or anything. And here is where the battery pack goes. Like, I have a Nyko rechargeable stand, so you have to have this thing on if you want to recharge it, and it gives it more grip, but it gets dirty, as you can see. If you're like palm sweat or anything, it gets pretty dirty. So, I mean, fairly ergonomic. It's light, unless once you put batteries in it, then it's not. And it doesn't have a lot of buttons though, which is kind of not good if you're playing certain games like shooters, but I'm not sure what kind of shooters are on the Wii besides Geist, which is for the GameCube, and then Red Steel, which is really hard to get used to. Then we have the PS3 controller, which is a good weight. It's not like too light, not too heavy. It's DualShock 3, so it vibrates and it's motion sensitive. It has a good amount of buttons. The D-pad doesn't get out of place because it's in there like that. And the joysticks are in a good place. It's nice and ergonomic, and you can plug it in directly to a computer or anything with a USB port to charge the batteries. So if you run out of USB ports on your PS3, then that, for some reason, because there's 4 on this, and there shouldn't be a reason why you would. Anyway, it lets you charge your controller even if you're in out. So as you can see here, it's gonna start to charge, and you just don't have to install drivers or anything. So these buttons, the triggers too, are pressure sensitive, and so are these buttons, which is really cool because if you press it down like hard or not so hard, depending on what games you're playing, like Saucer Pop, which is on PlayStation Home. I think that's the name of it, I'm not sure, but depending on how hard you press the X is how high the saucer flies, which is really cool. This is a white one. This one's from Japan because the white looks really cool. And that's about it. So the grades, So scoring, I'd say the PS3 controller comes in first because of all the features it has, and it looks good, and it's ergonomic. And I'd say the 360 controller would come in second place because it's ergonomic. It's got, pressure sensitive triggers, little headphone jack and microphone jack, so you don't have to have a wire going all the way to your 360. Well, you do because it's plugged in, but not another one. And it's just kind of solid. It's good to hold. Then in last comes the Wiimote because it's has a lack of buttons. You're not going to be playing Killzone 2 or Gears 2 on this thing because it's just, you can't. You'd be best off plugging in a GameCube controller if you want to play anything like Super Smash Bros. Brawl or anything like that. So that's it.